Valentine's Day, a romantic time for strippers, mistaken engagements, and Betty White? We are talking Young and Valentine's Day, so stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Okay.
Okay.
Valentine's Day, a romantic time for strippers, mistaken engagements, and Betty White? Stay tuned because we are talking Young and Valentine's Day.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
She in the spotlight, and she go.
What is up, guys? We are here for the Young and Hungry After Show here on AFTERBUZZ TV. We are so excited to be back. Season 5, Episode 2. These episodes just keep getting better and better.
I'm so funny.
And I'm so glad we're the new dream team. We're making it happen.
Yes.
This show is great, guys.
It is.
Before we
Watch
recap, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. Starting with you, Becca. Where can everyone find you on these social media outlets?
These social media. Y'all can find me on these social media outlets. On Twitter and Instagram at Becca B Talks TV.
And my name is Karina Vargas. You guys can find me everywhere on social media at KarinaXVRGS.
All right, and you guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Mr. Dakota T. Jones. Guys, I'm feeling so good today. I'm so excited, and I think it's mostly because of this episode, but partly because we're going to Olive Garden after this.
I know.
So I'm really
Stop
excited.
rubbing it in.
It's the buy one, take one home,
All of
guys.
those commercials are really helping.
I know. We literally were watching the episode, and we saw the commercial, and we're like, all right, we're going.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and get into this, guys. Sophia, poor girl, wakes up. She wants a Valentine's date. She finds out, she thinks that Gabi is making Josh some kind of a Valentine's Day gift. But really, she's making it for Alan, so Alan can give it to Elliot for Valentine's Day. It's like, what was it? Eat, gay, pray? Or
Yeah.
no, eat, gay,
Something
live, or something. I don't
something
know.
along the lines of like eat,
Yeah.
pray, love things.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
eat,
it
gay,
was.
love, or something
Eat,
like
gay,
that.
love, yeah.
I was like, that's pretty catchy. But yeah, Alan basically is wanting Gabi to make this meal for him, but it's mistaken because when Elliot sees it, she says, it's for Josh.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Elliot, in his big mouth,
Goes off and tells
Elliot's
Josh.
like, I'm a really good secret keeper.
I
And
know.
it takes like 0.2 seconds.
I
He's
love
like,
the little-
I'll tell you then.
Yeah, and it was like, okay, well, he didn't even ask. And I was like, maybe that's why my gym teacher got fired, which means him and his little
Yeah.
gym teacher had a little
Had a little
rendezvous.
something,
I want to know more
something.
about that.
I want to know more about
I want a
that too.
backstory about that next week, thanks.
But you know, they're never going to mention it again.
No.
Or will they?
They won't. They
Unless
won't.
Rex.
they bring the teacher
That's
onto
why
the
I-
show.
They could, but see, Rex and I were talking about this, and he said that sometimes we think too much into things, and it literally was just briefly mentioned and never is going to happen again.
Me
And
overthinking?
I think we are overthinking.
Becca?
I never overthink. I don't know what you're talking about.
But Josh, yeah, okay, we're just going to pretend that, Becca. Josh thinks that, oh my gosh, Gabi got me this big romantic gift. I'm going to need to step it up. I thought we weren't going to be mushy because we're just having sex type of a thing. And so he's like, I have to make this big reservation at, I can't even pronounce the restaurant.
Well, but when it's fancy, you can't pronounce it ever.
You
so.
know it's going to be expensive, and they're not going
If you
to
can't
display
pronounce
the
it.
prices on the menu whenever you can't pronounce the restaurant. It's a
fact.
thing.
It is a
Yeah.
fact.
It's a thing.
Except like those steakhouses. I can pronounce those.
Yeah, Outback, you know, that's my main one. Anyway, Yolanda and Sophia, they're alone because Gabi has ditched them because she has to go to this romantic dinner with Josh. So Yolanda has a bright idea to order a male stripper, and Sophia's
Good
totally
idea.
down.
I know.
This guy takes forever to get there, though.
I know, you got there by the end of the episode.
I know. But what did you think whenever Josh is like, you know what, I'm going to pose as Michael Stein, and I'm just going to pretend I'm here so I can eat early so we can get out of here before Michael comes. And it's this romantic dinner with like $1,500 bottle of champagne at the end. And what do they find?
My reaction was like, have you watched TV, Josh? Because, like, come on, when does this ever work out for people on TV?
I know. I was like, okay, something's going to happen. And as soon as he said, okay, we're ready for the next course, the guy's like, you're ready for it now? And I was like, oh, no. Like, I already knew. I paused it, and I was like, this is probably what's going to happen.
He did.
I know.
Except I thought it was going to be, like, some kind of a cake that said, will you marry me? And she was going to find it in, like, the piece that they cut off for her. But I have seen it done with the champagne
and stuff, yeah.
If I, first of all, if I ever did this, I would never propose to a girl with this in her glass.
drink. That's,
because
that's like a choking hazard.
if I was that lady, I would pop that thing back.
When I
and
saw
I'd
her
go,
do I could have sworn that when the other lady like drank it, I was like, oh my gosh, like she's gonna start choking
I know.
because it looked like she was gonna swallow it.
I would
like,
have
probably would have.
24 karat magic down my throat.
Yes, we're getting the singing
Oh
tonight.
yeah, there we go. That was just a little snippet. But if you want to see me sing, thank you.
Thank you, studio audience.
If you want to see me sing, you can actually go. I just had the first episode of my new talk show, Millennial Hollywood, start last week on Popcorn Talk with special guest Lindsay Shaw.
Woo!
And I was explaining to her, thank you so much, thank you. I was explaining to her how I had this recent audition for Nickelodeon, and they made me hula hoop while singing Ariana Grande. So if you want to hear me singing, go check out that new episode that I did because it was insane.
Oh, wow.
Wait, can you see some Ariana Grande for us right now? Mm-hmm. Just a little bit.
All right. Oh no, there's pressure. All right. You know what? The funny thing is the song that I sang, I didn't realize the words, and so I kind of messed it up. But pretty much I was like, this is the part when I break free. But that's the only part I remember. Thank you. And so
Yeah.
I ended up looking stupid, but if you want to hear all about that story, thank
No,
you.
you didn't look stupid at all.
If you want to see the story, you got to go watch the episode. But getting back to Young and Hungry, so Gabby gets freaked out. She's like, I don't know. This is crazy. She keeps the ring because, I mean,
I know.
Why not?
why not? And she runs away. And Josh is like, of course this would happen. This would only happen to us.
Yep.
And everyone who's having problems seems to run to Gabby's apartment. That's like
Where the stripper was supposed to show up.
Exactly. And so Alan was also upset, and he showed up there because, you know, he gave the gift to Elliot. And Elliot's like, no, what are you doing with Josh's gift? And he's like, no, this is a gift that I gave to you. And he's like, oh, wait, we're married. We don't have to do any effort. We don't have to show each other love. We're just married now. I was like,
I know. I was like,
That's a rule.
I hope that when I'm married, like we still do romantic stuff. Like I don't want that to end.
I
you know.
know. What did you think of that, Becca?
I still want chocolate when I'm married to people.
I mean, whether it be chocolate, whether it be a romantic movie date, whether it be any kind of effort at all.
Flowers.
I know.
Becca, you said married to people. Like,
Married to
Plural.
people.
More than
Becca.
Well, I have
Yep.
multiple boyfriends. Their names are Ryan Gosling.
Oh my god.
And Dan Stevens.
And Dakota T. Jones.
A couple more.
She's got a lot of people in her life.
It'll take like 2 minutes to list all of them, so.
Yeah.
Like she's got game.
She's got game. And
game.
Karina and I are over here like,
I know,
well,
I'm
exactly. Well, you know what? Watching this whole Valentine's Day episode kind of made me feel better about myself because I was like, pfft, like this is
I was like,
ridiculous. Valentine's Day is
who needs-
ridiculous.
who
And
needs that?
I just like
Who
watching
needs
other
it?
people have problems.
exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
It made me feel better about myself.
Well, I felt like from the beginning, I was like, yep, Sophia, I'm Sophia. On Valentine's Day.
Usually on Valentine's Day, I wake up, I'm like, oh, I don't have anyone. And I'm like, well, it's okay. And then I go to work and I mind my business. I usually get some kind of a nice dinner for myself and I bring it back to my room. And that's it.
So usually on Valentine's Day, I just get chocolate for myself.
And my mom and dad mail me some nice chocolates, yeah.
When Sophia was like, "Oh, let's order pizza with all toppings," I was like, "That's me." I was
Yep.
like, just put
Yep.
everything on my pizza. I'll eat it by myself.
I don't know why Yolanda thought that was a bad idea.
I know. That's what I said too. I was like, that actually sounds like a
Because it
great
didn't
plan.
involve
Like,
it didn't involve alcohol.
I would have been
So,
like, let's get...
Yolanda was drinking since 9 a.m.
Yeah. That was amazing when she comes in and she's like, I thought we were supposed to start drinking at 9.
p.m.
Yeah, I was like, that's typical Yolanda. But hey, I mean, if Yolanda asked me if I wanted to start drinking at 9 a.m., I probably would go for
I
it.
know I would too.
That would,
Only
yeah.
with Yolanda.
Sounds like a party. But yeah, pizza, booze, like what more could you ask for?
Like, that
And,
sounds like a perfect night.
Exactly. And you know, I feel like Sophia and Yolanda are so much fun that it would just be an amazing time. So if y'all ever want to hit me up, I'm down for some pizza and booze. But Gabi decides that she wants to go down into the fire escape to escape because Josh is there to try to show up and be like, yo, I didn't try to propose to you. And it doesn't really work out for Gabi. She tries to go down the fire escape, which is blocked off, which is very bad fire hazard. Might want to get that checked out.
Very bad.
I don't know what kind of janky apartment they're living in, but let's hope there's never a fire. And she goes into Miss Wilson's house. What was your first impression of Miss Wilson?
I was like, it's Betty White.
Yeah.
Like, I love her.
Same. I was wondering how they were gonna put Betty White in the episode.
I know. I honestly thought it was going to be Gabi's grandmother.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I could have sworn that she was going to be Gabi's grandma.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, that's a weird twist.
Yeah.
Like, she's a neighbor instead.
I know. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I wasn't expecting that, but I know that they are bringing her back for another episode. I think
I was gonna say.
the one right before, maybe the week right before the mid-season finale, they're going to bring her back with Carl Rayner, who is another like legend, basically, comedy legend, and they're going to have like an episode together where they kind of are in love or whatever. I think that's going to be so cute to see both of them, big, like they're huge legends, to like work together and be on a show that we cover. I'm so excited for that. But I was excited whenever you first heard Betty White was going to be in the show. What was your thoughts?
Oh, I love her. I've been such a fan of her. She's so funny. Like, oh, can she be my grandmother?
I know. Oh my gosh, I would love her as a grandmother. I love my other grandmothers, but I could go for a third. I could go for a third grandma or a fourth.
Exactly.
I could go for a fourth grandma. I
Yeah.
have 3 already.
Same.
So, I could go for a fourth.
third.
But it's funny because I was asked by Freeform to go visit the set of Young and Hungry and
Oh my
Baby
gosh,
Daddy.
I remember you texting me like all this day, and you're like, I get to see Betty White tomorrow. I get to see Betty White
I
tomorrow.
was so excited.
And he
'cause
texted
Betty,
me the day off. He's like, nope.
I know Betty was on set all that week filming, and I DM Rex, and I'm like, Rex, I'm so excited. I've been a huge fan of Betty White forever. And he's like, oops, it's her day off. And I was like, oh my gosh. But I still had an amazing time. But it was like, oh, I literally was ready. I had prepped myself. I was like, I'm meeting Betty White. Do not freak out. Just go up to her, talk to her for a while, and try to get a selfie. I'm like, who can say that they have a photo with Betty White? I was so excited. Like, I literally thought I was going to meet Betty White. And
Next
it didn't
time.
work out, but maybe next time.
Next time. And we can come next time too.
Yes, sounds like a plan.
Next time.
And Miss Wilson was saying that she got married 5 times just because she likes putting on her wedding dress. And she puts it on every Valentine's Day. She loves putting it on. She says it answers all of her questions. So Gabi...
She said it's magic.
She says it's magic.
I like magic.
Would you guys be wearing this dress if
would.
it answered all your questions?
I
Well,
would.
if it was magic, then yeah.
Yeah.
If it helped me with tough times, yeah.
Exactly. And plus, I mean, who doesn't like throwing on a wedding dress? I'm sure ladies feel pretty and then they're like, yeah, let's go.
I don't know. It seems like a lot of hard work
It does.
to put it on.
But you know what?
It seems tiring.
But if you look good on it, in it, so.
I know. I wonder how Betty got in it herself, because I mean, Miss Wilson would have had to have gotten in it herself because no one was around to help her. Obviously, that wasn't the case on set, I'm sure. But
Yeah, I was gonna
I'm
say I
just
feel
like-
like she had like a couple people helping.
I'm like, if this girl needs help flipping her mattress, there's no way she can put on this dress by
Well,
herself.
who knows? She probably practiced enough all these times every Valentine's Day putting it on, so she probably
Maybe.
could do it.
It's like she
herself
can do it
now.
in her sleep now.
Yeah.
Or maybe she just called like one of those Postmate people to deliver food, and then once they got there, she was
like-
like, if you want a good tip, like, zip me up, boo. You know what I'm saying? That's what I imagine.
Or she called a stripper.
Maybe,
Yeah, or
maybe.
that.
But wouldn't he help her out of the dress? Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm here all night. So Gabby's like, I need to try on this dress. I have a lot of questions. I need help. So she gets in the dress.
Shout out to Oliver.
Is Oliver in the chat? What is he saying?
He said he loves us.
Oh, we love you
we
so
love
much,
you
Oliver.
too, Oliver.
Also, shout out to Brandon and Billie Jean Girl and to Ryan.
Billie
chat.
Jean is not my love. You
Ooh.
know what I'm saying? Oh, I love
Yes, I
Michael
love that
Jackson.
song.
What's up, Billie Jean? How's it going? So yeah, who comes to the window and hears Gabi, and who rushes down the fire escape, and who peers in the window and sees Gabi in the dress?
Josh. I was like, I feel like this scene has happened before. It definitely has happened before.
Well, when he was taking pictures last week.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, that looks so similar, like the staging of that.
It's like a parallel.
Well-
That's incredible. Good eye.
There's like, it's like always like Josh standing outside a window.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah, that
On a
too.
balcony.
Yeah, on a balcony.
This happened multiple
yeah,
times.
it's happened like 500 times in the show now. Like, we need. I don't know. Who's keeping tally of this?
I know. We need to go back and rewatch it.
Yeah.
I'm down. Let's have a marathon
Marathon.
No.
at Becca's apartment.
Yeah.
I'm so
Need
down.
to clean up.
Yeah, let's
Start
do
from
it.
season 1.
Wait.
We can bring. So we're going to Olive Garden tonight. You can't, but then we're
know.
gonna bring our leftovers because it's a buy one take one home, and we'll take
my
it to your apartment,
apartment?
and then we'll eat there while we watch.
Great. Can you all clean my apartment as well?
No, unless you want to pay me.
No.
So, one of my favorite parts of this episode was when Elliot rushes into the restaurant that I cannot pronounce. And was like,
Expensive restaurant.
I need to get a reservation because this is my husband's favorite place to eat. And I really need a reservation. And I don't care that it's booked. I need your help. And he was like, well, the pianist just basically had food poisoning, had to leave. So Elliot's like, I'm a great pianist. And it's a weird word. I always want to say
It is a really
pianist.
weird word.
Pianist, but it's pianist.
Pianist.
I say piano.
Elliot's a big old pianist and decides that in order to get the reservation, he's just got to do it. He's got to go and he's got to win him back by singing for him. And so finally, Josh finally gets to sit Gabby down and be like, yo, this is what happened.
Yo.
And he explained the entire plot and storyline within like a line. And I was like, wow, he got all that out. Like the last 27 minutes, like he got everything out that happened in the episode, like in that one sentence. I was very impressed with the writing on that line. So they decide, oh my gosh, Michael Stein's getting ready to propose. We need to get his ring back to the restaurant. They're getting ready in 15 minutes to have the champagne.
Dress and all.
So, of course, she's bloated from the 7-course meal. Oh, never mind. I just freaked out. I was like, where's my ring? Shoot, I don't know where my ring is. I was wearing a ring today. It was like a really important ring. Anyway, gonna rush home and try
Dakota.
to find that. Dang. Like, not
Maybe
even
it's in your
kidding.
car.
Maybe. I hope so. I was like trying to play with my ring and be like, it was stuck. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, where's my ring? Not even joking.
Oh my.
Dang.
Like, I really hope I find it. Anyway, I'm going to pretend
Crisis
like I'm
mode.
not freaking out right now.
Yeah.
And say that the ring would not come off because she was bloated from the 7-course meal.
But he's not freaking out.
I'm not freaking out. So he just picks her up, wedding dress and all, no time to go. They rush.
out the door.
They rush to the place. Just explain that montage where she's like, the butter and...
Yeah, I love how she was like, oh, butter, melted butter. And she just sticks it. Okay, you could take it to the
She's
table
like, this
now.
isn't weird.
Yeah.
I
Like after
know.
she placed her whole hand on the butter.
I know, she like puts it in there, and then I love how she like puts it on her dress, and it's like this. I'm like, girl, you're gonna ruin your dress. I'm like, what are you doing with that butter on the dress? And she should have been like, this, but whatever. I love it. I was like, okay, Miss Wilson's gonna be pissed when
Really
she
mad
finds
about
out
the
there's a
dress.
big yellow stain on her
She's
belly.
going to have to take it to the dry cleaners.
I know, and she is an older woman. She doesn't need to have to do any extra errands than she already has. you
Yeah,
know?
Exactly.
true.
Like, she's got to stay home and have her calzone delivered. You know what I'm saying?
Postmates.
So, exactly. So, the proposal goes great. Somehow, the ring lands in the champagne glass.
Magic.
And it worked out perfectly.
It's because the dress is magic.
The dress is magic,
yeah.
yeah. And the proposal goes great. Then Elliot surprises Alan, and he sings, and
They
it's
put it in now!
it's so awesome because in the comments from last week, Rex was like, Dakota, you need to sing. Little did we know, we get to hear him sing,
yeah.
this week.
I smell a duet coming.
I smell a duet, Rex.
Oh.
I would do it. That would be so much fun.
Rex, gotta come
I
in.
know.
That's right, exactly. We would love to have him in the studio. So I have DM'd him about it. We'll see if he wants to come
Yes.
in, but he's a
Hopefully.
very busy guy, so we understand if he can't. But we'd love to
Yeah.
have
We would
him
love
in.
would
to have
be
him.
fun.
Yes. So Elliot sings and plays piano to win Alan back. Alan's like, if you think some song is gonna win me back, you're mistaken. And he's like, never mind. It's like it's fun. They sing together. Everyone has a big hurrah. It's great.
Hurrah.
And then Gabby goes back to talk to Miss Wilson. They're hanging out,
And the stripper.
he's lost.
I was assuming, but he didn't show up, and like when everyone kept knocking on the door, I was like, okay, he's got to be like lost or something. Like where is this guy? I want to see this guy.
I know. I love how he like went to the apartment directly below.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for Yolanda and Sophia. And Betty's like,
Yeah, this is us.
That's us.
That's us. And it's a cute little voice. And freaking, he just starts going at it. And Gabby, this is not a. If you're a child, maybe you want to not watch what I'm getting ready to say. But he like rips off his pants. He's got a little heart on his underwear. And she's like, Gabby's like, oh, he's got a little heart on. And then she takes the heart off, and then Betty's like, he still does have a heart on. And if any of you get the lingo, you know what that means. And I just had to bring that attention to you guys because that was a very clever line.
Freeform.
Becca, do you get it?
I think so.
Okay, we'll explain it to you later.
No explanation needed.
But guys, it was an incredible episode. I love this one. I think it was one of my favorites in a while. Everyone, I usually go through the storyline. I talk about Josh and Gabby, then I go and talk about Yolanda and Elliot, and then I talk about Sophia's storyline, and I go through it in order. This one I had to do. It was all intertwined, and I love it when it's like that because it's just this spider web of all the friends together, and you get to see everyone interacting with everyone. I thought it was a great episode.
And I love the ending, everyone dancing together.
That
like,
was
it was
cute.
Just so cute.
I know.
And we forgot about Yolanda and the new boo and then Sophia
and
the bartender
yeah,
guy.
run us through that. Run us through that.
That was so cute. Like,
Yes.
freaking Sophia, she's like, oh, like, look at everybody. And then I saw the guy, I was like, ooh, he's cute. And then she
was
just jumped
cute.
on him, and I was like, go, Sophia.
I wanted
Like,
to
Jumped him.
yeah.
I wanted him to be on that camera for more than 1 minute.
I know.
Or 1 second.
I'm wondering if this is just going to be a one-time fling.
Or if he might come
No,
back.
Or
he's
if
so
he's gonna
cute.
come back. I doubt he'll come back. I think it was just like a one-time
Don't say
Valentine's Day
that.
fling.
But that was really cute.
But there was someone from last week. I forgot the name, but he was from the pilot of Young and Sophia. I think his name was. I don't know. I'm gonna try to look for it really quick. I think
last
it
week?
was Kendrick. Yes, Kendrick
Okay.
was
Oh, yeah.
the guy that Sophia kind of liked from the Clicked Media or
Yes,
whatever
yes,
with
yes.
Ashley Tisdale and Logan Rawlings and all that. So they made a little callback to him and was like, oh yeah, like talking about him and her working with him and her trying to get rid of the boyfriend or get rid of the
Last
girlfriend.
week,
Yes, so this time I'm like, I don't think that they're going to keep this other guy around. I think he was just like a one-time thing. And then maybe we'll get Kendrick again.
Yeah, probably.
But the spinoff didn't end up happening, so I'd love
I'm
it if
sad.
they somehow incorporated that and gave us a few scenes from that in the episodes, because that was a great
brought
storyline
Logan
that I
back.
wanted to explore. Yeah, I know. We need Logan Rawlings back ASAP.
We do.
So let's just go ahead and get into a little bit of predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV
I try not to like.
prediction.
I try not to. I didn't this time. I always have to. I can't sit still and listen to it. I have to say it. And that was the first time that I didn't say it.
Well, I said it for you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you guys? What do you think? What do you want to see for next week?
I want to see that guy back with Sophia. I want Sophia to get a guy.
I mean,
'Cause-
she deserves one.
Like, I feel like based on this episode, Sophia was me, and like, I want to get a guy. So
Becca.
Sophia
Never
needs a
heard you say
guy.
that.
Ooh.
Becca is single and ready to
Yes.
flamingle. She's ready to ruffle her
Becca
feathers
B
and
Talks
get
TV
out.
on Twitter and Instagram.
Hit her up.
Just tweet me or something.
Let it go down in the DMs. Just don't send her any unsolicited
Yeah.
what pics, please. Becca is a very innocent girl,
Yes.
and she doesn't need any of that in her life.
No.
Anyway, what about
Anyway.
you?
I want to see someone with Yolanda. Like, I
Oh,
want
yeah.
Yolanda to have somebody. So I'm hoping, since we saw that this episode, with the waiter or
Yeah.
that one guy, hopefully we see her next week with somebody.
That was hilarious, though.
So,
Like the little
yeah.
waiter and her. Like she always goes for younger men, and I was like, look at this guy. He's a silver fox or whatever you call it. And I was like, look at her go with
like,
the older man.
I'll be out in 10 minutes. So lie.
No, he said, I get off in 10 minutes. And she said, with a little bit of luck, so will I.
Oh,
And I was like,
I'll be surprised. I'll be really surprised if Yolanda actually like gets like a boyfriend who's a consistent boyfriend. Just because I feel like she's the definition of like someone who's like a player.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
I'd like to see her and Sophia have like for as long as the show keeps going, I'd like to see them kind of have like on again, off again type of love because I feel like Gabi always has Josh to kind of go back and forth with, but the other characters they might have
don't
like a
have
guest
anyone
star that they
except
date for like maybe an episode or two and then that's it.
Yeah.
So I'd like
I
to
mean,
see.
Elliot has Alan.
Yeah.
So.
That's true. That's true. So it's possible we've seen one of our other characters have someone, so it could happen.
It could.
Hopefully.
I know. And the other thing let's see, my biggest prediction is that next week we are going to hopefully see Gabi and Josh maybe start to kind of rekindle some things because, you know, we see they're like, oh, isn't it too romantic and mushy to have a dance? And they're like, yes, it is, but to heck with it, type of a thing. And they start dancing. So I'd like to see them kind of grow back together, but at the same time, they're going to play the whole punch card thing out a little bit more. And then maybe by a certain time, we'll see them back together.
Yeah.
But you guys, this has been so much fun.
Yes.
I'm so
Always.
happy that we got to do this. Make sure you follow
Love these
AfterBuzz TV on all social media platforms at AfterBuzz TV. If you're watching on YouTube, leave us a comment below. We love getting back to you guys. Give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you're listening to us on iTunes, make sure to give us a 5-star rating. Leave us a comment below, and we will feature it on the episode.
Yes.
We love you guys so much. And also, you can find me everywhere at Mr. Dakota T. Jones, my new show, Millennial Hollywood, on AfterBuzz TV's Popcorn Talk. Make sure you check it out. And also, tonight I just released a video with Lindsay Shaw doing the mouth guard challenge where you put that thing in and you have to say silly sentences. So you guys got to check that out on my channel, Mr. Dakota T. Jones. Where can everyone find you guys?
My name is Karina. You can find me everywhere on social media at KarinaXVRGS, and I'm definitely going to watch that video when I get home. It looks so funny.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Becca, and y'all can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Becca B Talks TV. Check out Switch to Birth's after show on Wednesday. I'm the voice in the chat.
Yay!
That's
so
hidden.
cool.
And then starting March 31st, I think the 31st, which is a Friday, catch me on the 13 Reasons Why panel.
That's incredible. And also, I'm going live in like maybe 3 or 4 minutes with James Lott Jr. to talk Baby Daddy. So if you watch that, make sure to hop over in the chat. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. Have an amazing night.
Bye.
Stay young and stay hungry.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.